Boys, today I feel like Santa Claus because I think I'm bringing you good news. Great news, as a matter of fact, and probably the reason you have clicked on this video. And no, I'm pretty sure you didn't click to watch the abysmal racing going on in the background. But anyways, today we're talking about the big one. The thing we've all been looking forward to for, when did Horizon 5 release? Almost 4 years now. Forza Horizon 6. Now, yes, it is true, there is still no announcement trailer regarding Horizon 6, which is a bit weird. However, something Forza just did was release their Backstage Pass. Now, this is something I've had to learn about over the past couple of weeks because I started Forza Horizon 4 really late into the game's lifecycle. In fact, I started whatever month it was added onto Game Pass. Apparently, Forza wasn't always on Game Pass. But anyways, when I started, Backstage was always a thing on Horizon 4. You could always take your Backstage Pass and go and get yourself a rare car, and that's just how I thought it was. So when Horizon 5 released and it wasn't in Horizon 5, I thought, great, just another feature they forgot to add. And perhaps you thought similarly to me, but I'm gonna share with you what I've learned over these past couple of weeks. So back in Horizon 4, they actually only released the Backstage Pass in its final year of life cycle, I suppose you could call it. Essentially the same year I started. And what they did is they released the Backstage Pass and then a couple months later released their launch trailer for Horizon 5. Now, it did happen in different sequences in Horizon 5 than it has in Horizon 4, because obviously in Horizon 4, it released near the beginning of the year and we got Horizon 5 come the end of the year. Obviously, that's not going to happen. I don't see Forza announcing Horizon 6 and then releasing it next month. I don't think we're going to get Horizon 6 this year. That's not what this video is. However, I do think we're gonna get a trailer for Horizon 6 either late this year or early next year. Why is that? Well, it's because of Backstage Pass being added to Forza Horizon 5. If they follow a similar time cycle, then we could be looking at a launch trailer, like I said, in these next couple months, because Backstage Pass was just added. If you haven't been playing Horizon 5 and you clicked on this video because, like many other people, you're just waiting for Forza Horizon 6, well, her Backstage Pass was just added into the game, not even 2 weeks ago. And then obviously when the release trailer's out, we'll know probably when they plan on releasing the game. But if I were a betting man, I would guess we see a game release possibly as early as April next year. This gives them plenty of time to get out a gameplay trailer for maybe November, December, or even January, hype up the game release a little bit, and remember, Motorsport was supposed to be a spring release. They just weren't ready, shocker, I know. So it ended up releasing later than they intended, but they still intended on a spring release, which is great because obviously spring releases is something Forza is okay with as a brand. And let's be honest, we all know they don't want to release their game at the end of next year, because no, nothing has technically been 100% confirmed. But the makers over at Grand Theft Auto, or Rockstar, have said that they want to release their game in 2025, and if it was releasing early 2025, we would probably know. So chances are GTA 6 is coming late next year, and Forza doesn't want to be that company releasing their game at the same time as Grand Theft Auto 6. Because let's be honest, no one's going to play Forza Horizon 6 if it's releasing at the same time as the biggest game to ever release. So, all these things line up and lead us to believe that Horizon 6 is probably coming earlier next year, which would just be great. I don't see a world where they could possibly screw it up. All they have to do is the exact opposite of what they did in Horizon 5. In fact, they don't even have to release a new game. They could just take the Horizon 3 map, the Forza Horizon 5 modifications that they've made to the game, put them together, we'll take it. We'll be happy. Now, I do want to talk about the unlikely scenario that Forza Horizon misses a release next year. And it is possible. In this situation, I think they're looking to reset their fan base. I think it's no surprise a lot of Forza's core fan base has been pretty disappointed in them. And many people that maybe at one time enjoyed the game don't think about it anymore and wouldn't be excited if a new Horizon game released. And as much as Forza doesn't talk about this stuff, they're not stupid. They know that this is happening. Well, okay, they're a little stupid, but they still know that it's happening. So what they could be doing is trying to push the release so far away that they're just trying to draw an entirely new audience when their game finally releases. Because let's be honest, Horizon 6 releases on Game Pass. Oh, I haven't even thought about Forza. When did the last one release? 6 years ago. So what they would be trying to do is all the new wave of kids that have gotten Xboxes or PCs or whatever system they have Game Pass on that have never heard of Forza, they have an entirely new audience to draw and a chance to start again. Now, I hope this isn't what they're doing, but it's Forza. So, like, it wouldn't entirely shock me if they were just trying to completely draw a new audience by pushing their game's release so long. And then, within that time, obviously, they could start development of Horizon 7, and they could have a Horizon 6 release in 2026, and a Horizon 7 release in 2027 or 2028, which is so many years ago, it's crazy to think about, and this is wild speculation. But this is just worst case scenario. Like, this part of the video, we have reached worst case scenario for Forza Horizon 6. So I don't think that's what's going to happen. I think obviously the more likely scenario is we see a gameplay release trailer coming up in the next couple of months, and we have a late spring, possibly early summer release of Horizon 6. Forza, just do it. It can't be that hard to recycle your assets into a new map. That's all Forza has to do, by the way. You could release a game every year, just keep the assets the same, you're doing it anyways, and give us a entirely new map. Just work on the map. We don't need you to go out into the desert and record super sounds. We don't care about that. That's not your kind of game. You're an arcade game. Just give us a map and multiplayer that works, and we'll be happy. Realistically, though, they're not going to do that. They're going to have something groundbreaking new, and that's the reason they took so long in development, not because they're lazy. But anyways, that's my 2 cents on it. Let me know what you guys think down below. I think Backstage Pass is a great sign for Horizon 6 coming up, though, if it follows in tail with what they did in Horizon 4, which, let's be honest, Forza's kind of set in their ways. They don't tend to switch things up very much. Anyways, though, that's all. If you made it to the end, let me know with a subscribe down below or a like. As always, we'll see you in the next one. I'm out.